Hello ladies and gentlemen of the internet, my name is Kadis and welcome to a review of Hitman Reborn. Now this review is just going to be my thoughts on the thing with a quick telling of the story. You know, not too many spoilers, but you've probably seen little spoiler alert at the beginning with cool music in the background. Maybe if I can edit it in, but let's get on with the story. Let's start with the story. Now, or the plot, if you would call it. Now, the story is quite good. It's about a mafia family. Well, it's about a boy that finds out he's a great grandson of the creator of this family called the Vongola family, which is a mafia family. Now, I like this how they go to a topic that's rarely seen. Not rarely, but it's very uncommon to see in anime, and you know, it's quite good, which I enjoy a lot. And I talked quite quickly, so it's quite horrible. Oh my god, why am I so tired? It's like 12 o'clock in my room. Anyway, the clock is out of time, but you know, this boy called Tussin, I think I told you, he's did I say he's unathletic? No, I didn't. Tussin, who finds out he's a great grandson of the Vongola family boss, is unathletic. He's not smart. He's not good academically. He's not really popular, so he's just getting the name No Good Tussin. So when he meets this baby called Reborn, who's been tasked to train him to become a true Vongola boss, and he will gain the name, who will be called Vongola the 10th or Vongola Decimo. If you get that inside joke, not inside joke, but you know, if you watch the series or just know Italian, he's quite good. Like, the story engages you a lot. You know, the character bonds is quite good, and I'm going to talk about the characters later. And Reborn uses a special bullet which releases the dying wheel flame, which is Tussin's power that all Vongola bosses have. Is a special flame that gives him power. Now Tussin has the original flame, just like the first boss, where he uses his fists to fight. Now you'll find this out later, and he gets special. His weapon is special gloves that transmit his flames into realness and awesomeness. But yeah, and now on to the characters. The characters are very well developed. You know, they have great like the bonds are very believable. Like the bond between Gokura and Yamato. Now Gokura he's a badder. He's like a bamf. He's like all hard. He's really aggressive. He's like that because he's 1/3 Italian. You expect him to be like that, and ignore that. That's my fucking clock in the background. If you can't hear it, then that's good. Gokura is quite good. Gokura is quite you know, angry all the time, but except to Tussin and Reborn, like where he's casual to, you know, it shows a different side to him. Whereas Yamato is very easygoing. Oh, by the way, Gokura is very smart, which contrasts with his personality. Now back to Yamato. Now Yamato is quite easygoing. He's very good at sports. Except for that, and despite his amazing reflexes, he's essentially like Tussin. He's no good academically, and you know. And these Gokura and Yamato are the first two members of Tussin's family. Now that's what's good about you know, it's so believable, you know, that these three are actual friends. Like, I thought how it sounds real despite all the superpowerness. You know how later, and I think what Gokura is a dynamite nut, so he's called the Hurricane I think, or Hurricane Explosion. He has a cool name, and he uses dynamite as his weapon. Whereas Yamato, later on in the series, he becomes a a sword wielder, which I love about him. That's why I like Yamato is one of my favourite characters. And I know it sounds a bit lame and a bit stereotyped, but I do like Tussler. Tussler's also my favourite character, as well as Reborn, because all three of them like remind me a bit of my personality, like how calm Yamato is at times, and how weird Reborn can be, and how I don't know what I think Tussler reminds me, because when I was younger I was quite weak, you know, I was always a crybaby just like Tussler, which is funny because I relate to him. I understand, even though he's older than me, because I'm 13. Should I even tell my age to the internet? You know, it's kind of obvious I'm young, but meh. But that's why I love him, and why am I showing off my guns that I don't really have that much? But I have strong bones because I drink a lot of milk. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? And time for my thoughts. My thoughts of this anime is quite good. Now, my thoughts of this anime, is quite good. Now, one thing that upsets me the most is where in the first annoys me is this character at the beginning they have doesn't show up. He only shows up for the first few episodes. I think, yeah, just the first episode. I think first and second episode. But I think between those two, because I've just recently finished it, but it's because it's been such a long time since I watched the first. I think, yeah, it's the first one. The first one, and then you never see him again. You know, despite that, all the characters still show up quite well timed. Like, you don't see them for too long. But you know, there's some things where, like, I think, and also certain powers that characters get and they never use again. You know, I'm not sure that, but there's a few powers I remember they had and they never used it. And yeah, and also what else? What else do I have to nag about before I say the good things? I have another nagging and I'm trying to remember. Oh, also, there's a lot of things they took away from the manga, like how Gokura is how light is, because in the manga he lights it with cigarettes, but in the anime he's never. I think he's only seen once or twice with a cigarette, and which annoys me. Because, but a fan theory is for the anime he uses a lighter so fast it just looks like he's just done it. You know, standing still. But I do not like it because it's so far off from the actual manga, and like certain characters aren't in the manga, and like how they ended the anime as well. Like there was like another massive good arc they could have done, but then again funding could have affected it. But you know, I'm not gonna complain. You know, the anime series, although it's good, but for that one character doesn't seem fair to like shake it down. But the way how they take some things out, I will give this a 9 out of 10 because it's still quite a good anime, you know. But there is no dub, there is just an English sub, which I do not mind because it's quite good subs. I do like dubs, I will say that, but I think this would have, but I would have loved to hear Tussler's voice, or Tussler's voice actor counterpart, you know. But anyway, my name is Kadis. Subscribe, like and subscribe because it gives me motivation to make better videos for you lovely people. And goodbye, as I can't be bothered to edit things like the outro, like bye, and then walk to the camera and switch it off. So I just do this little thing where I walk up to the camera and say goodbye. Goodbye!